everybody. Welcome back to Pet TV USA. It's another episode right here on KAIL TV, My Central Valley, Fresno, KRHT, Azteca America in Redding, KWVT Valley 17, Portland, Salem, and online now at pettv.us. I'm your host, Austin Reed, back from paternity leave. Joe Ozier filled in for me last time. He did a great job. Joe, thank you so much. Hey, my twin girls were born May 25th, 2016, Madison and Mackenzie Reed. They are doing amazing. Fatherhood is tough, though. I'm sure all you fathers and mothers out there can relate. Parenthood is amazing, though. Hey, we have a packed show for you this week on Pet TV USA. Coming up in just a bit, Joe Ozier is going to join us. He is going to interview a very special guest that is giving back big time to the animal community across Central California. Also, the CCSPCA, they are going to be here. You know, it is June now, and oh my goodness, it is so hot. So how do you keep your pets safe? The CCSPCA will answer those questions. But first, let me introduce to you our guest that's going to kick off the show here on Pet TV USA, this 5th episode, my good friend, my pal, my buddy, Ronnie Paul.
Thank you very much for the invitation, and congratulations on your twins.
Thank you. It's
an
amazing feeling.
A little congratulations too.
Thank you so much. Hey, we are coming to you, by the way, from Whitey's Pets in Fresno, California. They are on Blackstone Avenue, flying home with Ronnie Paul on KGMC TV here in Fresno.
Yeah, and on channel 43.5 and Comcast 378. And on Coca-Cola's internet, cocacolatv.com.
So tell everybody what Flying Home with Ronnie Paul exactly is. I mentioned it's a live call-in show, but there's some specific details that I want you to mention about the show.
When the radio version, we did our big bands and our adult standards like Frank Sinatra, Dean Martin, Perry Como. Then I did the novelty songs with Arthur Godfrey, Merv Griffin. Then I tied it in with the old-time comedy radio, Jack Benny and Fred Allen and Red Skelton and Dean Martin and Martin Lewis. So when that finished, I went to Gary Coca-Cola and I says, you know, I hate to give this up. I says, how about instead of playing music, do the DVDs, soundies of it? And that's what we did. And then I put people on the air like I did on the radio. And it's like a request, do you have this and this and this? And 90% of the time I have it for them.
You've got cartoons. You've got shows dating back to what, the 20s, 30s? And you play them live on TV?
Yeah, live on TV and classic TV from 48 on. And the cartoons started in actually the late 40s too.
So obviously, here at Pet TV USA, it's all animals, all the time, all pets, for the love of pets. And today, let's get into animal cartoons from back in the day. Ronnie, you play cartoons, like we were talking about earlier, on Flying Home with Ronnie Paul. Ronnie is an expert when it comes to old school cartoons with animals in them. We're going to start at number 10. This is Ronnie Paul's top 10 animal cartoons exclusively on Pet TV USA. Okay, number 10. This gives me a lot of memories. Tom and Jerry.
Oh yeah, that's the people who created the Flintstone Hanna-Barbera. They worked for MGM, so they're the ones that started Tom and Jerry. You know, and we used to see these at the movie theaters before TV. So this is how they became popular in the theater, and then they moved to television, and they're still popular. To this day, I get requests for those guys.
Yeah, I mean, they're still on TV, some stations playing maybe overnights, early mornings, but it's just great, you know, cartoons for kids and adults.
And adults too. And the music was done by Larry Clinton's orchestra. The records I played on the radio, if you listen to the music, it's from the big band guy, Larry Clinton, and some other guy, I can't remember though.
Larry Clinton, interesting. Okay, so Tom and Jerry, number 10. Number 9, here's a clue, New Mexico, the Road Runner. Why number 9?
Why number? Well, no, I just picked Road Runner. A lot of this is done. A lot of these cartoons, I did a deal with Mel Blanc, a tribute to him. And Warner Brothers created this Roadrunner in the early 60s, you know, with the Wile E. Coyote and everything too. And then you can never, the coyote, just like Tom and Jerry, they always were chasing together. The same thing. Yeah, beep, 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 and go zoom like that too.
The sound effects were amazing in Roadrunner too.
Warner Brothers too. You know, Warner Brothers had their own orchestra. You know, they had their own animation division, but the music, when you watch a Warner Brothers movie, the same people did the cartoons.
I didn't know that. All right, number 8, Sylvester.
It's the same thing, Tweety Pat, suffering succotash. That's Mel Blanc again. You know,
Can you do an impression for me?
Succotash.
Perfect. I felt like I was in the cartoon. Now, Sylvester, when did that first get on the air? What was the time period?
It also late 50, 58 on. When Mel Blanc did a lot of these voices for Warner Brothers. You know, he did Warner Brothers, and then he went to various studios.
Okay, so we've got Tom and Jerry 10, Roadrunner 9, Sylvester 8, number 7, Yankee Doodle.
The reason Yankee Doodle Duck, that's from our Jimmy Weldon, Webster Wetfoot from Fresno. The voice of Yankee, it started in a Tom and Jerry. See, Bill Hanna, because they worked together. And then if you watch a Tom and Jerry, which I showed, it's him like that. And then Bill Hanna, like that, they combined Yankee Doodle with Yogi Bear.
I said Yankee Doodle, so Yankee Doodle.
Yankee Doodle. Yankee, yeah, like that. And that's our Jimmy Weldon, Webster Wetfoot voice, something like that. So when he came to Fresno, he taped shows in Fresno, Salinas, Bakersfield, and he would go to Hanna-Barbera Studios near Universal City and do the Yankee.
So that's got a real West Coast connection.
West Coast and locally too here.
That's awesome. Okay, all right. I love this. I mean, I don't think anybody can disagree with you here. Alvin and the Chipmunks, number 6.
Yeah, well, I told you Ross Bagdasarian is a relative who created the Chipmunks. He did all the voices.
How is he related exactly to you?
Well, the great-grandmother was a Bagdasarian, so it's like a third cousin. And David Seville, Ross Bagdasarian, was a stage name, you know, and William Saroyan helped him to get into acting and everything. So he created the Chipmunks, and the Alvin Theodore Simon were executives named from Liberty Records when the records came out. All right. And what he did, he just spent $300 and he got a tape recorder and he speed up the voices. He did all the voices. All these voices were speeded up.
I did not know that. What a fun fact.
Yeah.
We should do that. Carlos, you're behind the camera right now. You're the best editor in the world. Can you speed our voices up maybe throughout the show later on?
Yeah, we'll sound like the Chipmunks. That's all they did was just speed it up.
He said he'll try.
Well, hey, everybody, that wraps it up for this interview with Ronnie Paul. We're going to bring Ronnie back next weekend right here on Pet TV USA, and we're going to continue our top 10 animal cartoons of all time. Ronnie's list, the top 5, coming up next weekend here on Pet TV USA. Ronnie shows also on a number of other stations in California. Go to CocolaTV.com for more on that.
All right, we are going to take a quick break. Coming up next here on Pet TV USA from inside Whitey's Pets in Fresno, California, we're going to be talking with the CCSPCA. It has been so hot across California, Oregon, and many parts of the country as of late. Summer right around the corner. How do you keep your pets safe in the hot weather? You're watching Pet TV USA. We'll be right back. Be sure to like Pet TV USA on Facebook today. Visit facebook.com/PetTVNow and find out what's happening in the pet world anytime, anywhere. Facebook.com/PetTVNow.
Whitey's Pets is known throughout Fresno County and even statewide for its large selection of pets and pet accessories. In business since 1943, Whitey's is steeped in tradition. Our customers span across multiple generations, bringing their own children and grandchildren to marvel at the beautiful aquarium displays and interesting array of pets that you don't see at the big box stores. With a wide selection of fresh and saltwater fish, reptiles, birds, small animals, dogs, and cats, you're guaranteed to find a new best friend. Call today for more information.
Hi friends, did you know that Cheetah Man from Pet TV USA is also the hardware king of the San Joaquin? Visit Cheetah Man today at True Value Hardware in Lemoore, California, and find out what kind of deal he can work for you. Here at Pet TV USA, we are proud to partner up with the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation of both California and Oregon. To learn more about cystic fibrosis and how you can help, visit cff.org. And welcome back to the 5th episode of Pet TV USA, right here on My Central Valley, KAIL Fresno, KRHT Azteca America in Redding, and Valley 17, KWVT Salem, Portland, Oregon. I'm your host, Austin Reed. Thank you, as always, for being with us. Hope you're having a great weekend. It's been a fun show once again, and in our next interview, have you noticed how hot it has been lately? Not just in California, but in Oregon, across the West Coast, even most of the country. Summer is almost here. But how do you keep your pets safe? Obviously, we have to be safe as humans, drink a lot of water, but pets are just as important. Well, for more on that, Talia from the CCSPCA is inside our studios here at Whitey's Pets in Fresno. Hi, Talia. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it.
I appreciate that you have us today.
Oh, we love having you guys. And you have a special guest as well.
Yes, this is Topaz. Topaz is a female, about 4 months old, and she's probably like some sort of Chihuahua Terrier mix. Don't really have too much on her history. She's very friendly, however, and will be great in pretty much any kind of family because she's so rambunctious, so she would do great with children.
You know, I thought she was a little bit older, but like you said, she's only 4 months old. But yeah, she seems very kind of mature.
Yeah, I think she has, unfortunately, she's been several weeks at the shelter, so she's been maturing there. She hasn't really been with their siblings, so that's one of the reasons when you leave a dog away or keep them away from their siblings for a long period of time or their family, they mature a little bit much faster. So. Mm-hmm.
Now, you know, as I was saying, summer is almost here. We need to keep dogs, cats, all pets, just like Topaz, right? Topaz, safe and cool. Now, you're with the educational department at the CCSPCA. What are some tips that you have for pet owners?
Definitely. So, well, the first one that I'd like to mention is to remember that when you're walking your pet during the hot summer weather, they can burn their paws. A lot of people don't think about that. And so they'll walk their dogs on the hot cement or asphalt, and then their dogs are actually burning their paws. It could be extremely hot. So it's good to remember that when they are walking their pets, that they should either put little booties on them, so they sell like special dog shoes, or also they can do it either early in the morning or later in the evening when it's not as hot. Yeah,
because I mean, sometimes I walk around with my shoes off, just, you know, outside in the backyard, and I notice, oh my gosh, it's really hot.
Yes.
Dogs don't have, if they're not wearing, like you said, booties, or, you know, they're naked per se.
Exactly. So one way to test it is really simple. All you have to do is put your palm down, and then if you can't keep your palm down for more than 5 seconds, it's actually really too hot for your pet as well. So that's a good way to test it.
Do not, under any circumstance, leave your dog, cat, any animal inside a car, a vehicle, unattended, period. Is that right?
Yes.
That's state law.
Definitely. Thank you for bringing that up. That is correct. Currently, there's going to be a law that's we're not sure if it's going to pass. Hopefully, it does. It's to allow a person to break free an animal or a child that has been left inside a vehicle. So right now, a police officer or animal control officer does have that right to break the window if the animal is in immediate danger or it looks like they're going to pass out. But now it would allow the public to do the same. But it is recommended that they should first call 911. To at least give an opportunity for first responders to show up. If it looks like there's just nothing else that can be done and they really need to pull them out and the door is locked, they can. That's what the law would allow. So currently it's not a law, but that is pending.
So if you want to bring your dogs inside your vehicle, just always make sure they are attended, period.
Exactly.
Do not run errands. Like me, don't get in trouble.
Yes, exactly. Unfortunately, they can suffer heat stroke and potentially die just from the amount of heat exhaustion from being inside the car.
Any other tips to keep your pets safe in hot weather?
Definitely. Well, you're going to notice much more fleas and ticks. It's that time of parasites and bacteria and viruses. So we recommend that you put some sort of topical treatment on your pet. There's different things you can purchase to keep the fleas and ticks off. Also, you want to make sure that you get them vaccinated, because this is a time you're going to see more types of diseases like parvo, leptospirosis, things like that are going to surge because of the hot weather. Also recommended that if you have dogs that don't necessarily live inside the house, that when you keep them in your backyard, that you need to have a nice cool area for them. Whether it's some sort of shade, trees sometimes are not enough. You could invest in misters or some
maybe a tent or something.
A tent or something, because the doghouse itself is not going to keep the dog cool. Matter of fact, doghouses turn into ovens. The dogs are less likely to go into the doghouse in the summer because it's just extremely hot. So you're going to have to figure out something to keep your pets cool. And then it also depends on the breed. So depending on the size of the breed, your pet might have to stay extra cool. You're going to be seeing later in the show a bulldog. So bulldog would be an example because of the short snouts, that they do need to be kept in cooler areas.
Okay. And water, just like humans.
Plenty of water. Shade is perfect. And then because of the festivities that we normally see in the hot weather, lots of birthdays, lots of celebrations, 4th of July coming up, want to make sure that your pets are well secured inside your yard and that they have an ID in case they accidentally run out due to the fireworks.
Hey, let's get Topaz a home. She is so sweet. For more information, where can people go to contact the CCSPCA?
Central California SPCA in Fresno. We are located on 103 South Hughes in Belmont and 99. So look us up on Facebook, go on our website, www.ccspca.com. Like us on Facebook, because that helps us get them homes. So definitely anything to get connected with us, call 559-233-SPCA. We will help you answer any pet-related question, or if you want to report animal abuse or neglect or anything like that, especially now when it's so hot. We see a lot of neglect going on.
Well, let's keep all pets safe and cool this summer. Talia, thank you so much. Topaz, thank you. Thank you for watching Pet TV USA and online now at pettv.us. Coming up next, we're going to check in with Joe Ogier. He is our dog training contributor and special correspondent. He's got a special guest that he's going to introduce to you. So stay with us. You're watching Pet TV USA. We'll be right back.
There you go.
The brand new Pet TV USA is brought to you exclusively by Lamore True Value Hardware. Give them a call at 559-924-2317 or visit them today at 217 West D Street in Lamore. Thanks, Lamore True Value Hardware. Serving the Central Valley since 1979, True Image Video and Production Services is your source for capturing weddings, quinceañeras, social events, and more. Contact True Image Video today for a free quote.
Hey there folks, we're over here in Shenzhen Garden and we got some pretty good looking koi fish to check out. Let's take a look. Come on down. The koi fish can weigh up to 10 to 15 pounds. It comes in different various colors, orange, green, blue, or spotted. It's one of the most beautiful fishes on the planet. They originated from Central Asia and Japan. They're a freshwater fish. Well folks, that's it for this week of Cheetah Chat. Thanks for watching Pet TV USA. Have a good day.
Hello everyone and welcome back. I'm Joe Ozier of Way of a Dog, behavior training for dogs and their people. Thank you for tuning in to Pet TV. In our next interview, I will be talking with Danielle Jones, who owns and runs Dreams Disabled R Elderly Animal Mountain Sanctuary. It's just east of town down by Trimmer. So let's get to it. Welcome to Pet TV, Danielle.
Thanks, Joe, for having us.
Sure. So you have a big dog here. Why don't we just start with your doggie here? What's the name of your dog and what kind of dog you got?
This is Anna Nicole, and she's our recent rescue, just rescued last week from a hoarding situation where the house happened to be burned down, and that's the only way that the county and the animal control found out that it was a breeding situation. They're making money off of pups and dogs, especially bulldogs, Maltese, any other cute breeds that people would spend a lot of money for. Cool. Luckily for the fire, several of them got out and have found rescues. And Anna, as full as I am, I could not pass up an English bulldog. I've been looking for one for over 2 years now since my last one passed. Okay, well, cool. So Danielle, tell me about the Pet Sanctuary and how long you've been doing it and how you got started having all of these pets in your home. Well, Dreams Disabled R Elderly Animal Mountain Sanctuary is a sanctuary for senior or disabled animals in need. We pull most of the dogs from around the valley shelters on their last hours, last days, after no one else wants them. So doing senior hospice sanctuary work is not easy on anybody's emotions or soul. And
it's very specialized work.
Yes. Because
you have to change bandages or you got to wash with certain medication or give medications or all that stuff. And it seems daunting, and you have like 50 animals up there and your pet bills must be outrageous, and we're going to be talking about how people can help donate to your cause, because you really do some amazing work and a lot of us in town really appreciate what you do. Why don't you go through the amount of animals that you have, and let's start with how many different species of animals you have up there at the sanctuary.
Okay, I'll start in order, and that way I won't leave anyone out. Right now, the dogs we have, 54 dogs. I have a wild boar that I rescued last October named Wilbur. Potbelly pig.
I have met Wilbur.
Wilbur,
he's a little daunting. He's a little scary.
His way, if you know, those tests can get you if you're not careful. So Wilbur and Holly are the two pigs, and then there's Billy Boy is a regular goat, and Little Louie is a pygmy goat.
It's a great name. I love it. So you're a 501c3, so you can accept tax deductible donations, right?
If you don't want to just donate and you want to write off your donations, we are a 501c3 corporation now. We've been nonprofit, as private sanctuary since '98. I've been doing all this on my own, off my disability check, since 1998 when I got my first rescue.
You can also have people go directly to your vet and send money, donations to the vet that cares for all your animals, right? So who's the name of your vet and how will we contact
We
them?
have a really good vet in Clovis called Valley Pet Hospital, and he's on Herndon. Dr. Singh and Dr. Brar is on Herndon. And their phone number is 559-299-8387. And you can also, if you don't want to call in donations and put on Dreams account, you can walk in and tell them it's for Dreams account seniors.
Thank you, Danielle, for coming on to Pet TV today. We really appreciate it.
And thank you, Joe and Pet TV USA, for having Dream Sanctuary on. It's our first interview ever.
Awesome. So we'll be right back after these messages.
UCLA's People-Animal Connection brings joy and a sense of normalcy to help with the challenges and stress of a hospital stay. Get involved at uclahealth.org/PAC.
Yeah. Love is my religion. Love is my religion.
Well, my friends, we are almost out of time here on the new Pet TV USA. I hope you have enjoyed the show so far. Before we go, though, as you can see, I'm outside Whitey's Pets in Fresno. I'm with John Schaefer again. Hey there, John.
Hey, Austin.
How are you?
Awesome.
I like that. Awesome, Austin. That
Awesome,
works.
Austin.
He always says that, by the way. Hey, if somebody wants to find Whitey's Pets, maybe they need some dog food or anything animal related, how do they find you?
Easy. Fresno, 5215 North Blackstone. We're just north of Shaw, Blackstone at San Jose. We're in the same, on the west side. There's Oh Wow Nickel Arcade. We got Speedy Zapato's over there and Carlo DeChico's great restaurant right down the sidewalk. That's where we're at.
And you also are online.
We are.
And on social media.
Yeah.
I see a lot of your posts on Facebook.
That's a good one.
And
like us on Facebook. There's a lot of really fun posts on there.
Hit the like button. Hey, if somebody wants to call you, they have a question for you, the owner. You're usually here and you want to talk to your customers.
559, and my cell phone number is, no, just kidding. 559 is 438-4343.
All right, everything you need for your pets.
Right here at Whitey's Pets.
There you go. John, thank you so much.
Thanks,
and
Austin.
Thank you for watching Pet TV USA. We will see you next weekend on this local channel and online now at pettv.us. Thanks to all of our proud sponsors and supporters, Whitey's Pets, of course, the CCSPCA, and True Value Hardware in Lemoore. I'm Austin Reed from all of us at Pet TV USA. Keep loving your pets. Bye.